You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's JPA here. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing St Johnstone versus Rangers tomorrow. I'll just get straight into this video, guys. So St Johnstone versus Rangers at McDairmid Park tomorrow, 1:30 kick-off. It's available on Sky Sports Football. It's also available on Rangers TV if you're outside the UK. This is going to be an interesting one. When I first seen St Johnstone the first day of this season, they played Celtic and I think they got annihilated 7-0, and it was some of the worst defending I've ever seen. So many schoolboy errors. They looked like a team that had never played together, and I thought they would struggle this season. To be honest, for the first couple of months of this season they did start to struggle, but I feel in the last couple of months they've turned it around a little bit and they've started to find a little bit of form, and I think the main reason for that is they seem to tailor their formation and the way they're playing to suit every single game that they play. If you look at Rangers, obviously we seem to play the same system all the time, and it's become a little bit stale. Teams know what to do against us. But St Johnstone are completely different. They seem to change their formation every single week. I've looked back the last 5 weeks, they've changed their formation, and I think they've had 4 different formations in the last 5 games. They played a 4-5-1 against Aberdeen a couple of weeks ago. Got a 1-0 win at Pittodrie. Winning at Pittodrie is something we've not done this season, and I actually can't remember the last. In fact, I think the tail end of last season we got a result there, but we found it a difficult place to go, and they managed to go and pick up a win with a 4-5-1 formation. They played Motherwell and got a 2-1 win with a 4-1-4-1, and they also drew 1-1 with Ross County with a 3-5-2. And I say drew 1-1, they had plenty of chances to win that game, and they conceded a late goal, which should never have been a goal really. They defended it pretty poorly, in my opinion. It was a tap-in right in the middle of the goal. They should have defended it better. So they probably could have got a win for that if they defended a little bit better. So they've got good results, is what I'm trying to say here. They've lost Kennedy, who I thought was one of the better players. He's away at Aberdeen now, and they've got Stevie May, who wasn't on form. He's now starting to hit, not so much the goal trail, he's starting to play that a little bit better. He's linking up with Hendry, who's Colin Hendry's son, who's playing up front, and they seem to be working well. They've got a strong midfield. Defensively they're very organised, very robust, and I think they're likely, in my opinion, to play a low block. I can see a 4-5-1 formation for this game. Moving on from St Johnstone, obviously how we focus on Rangers right now. Obviously got that massive win on Thursday night. It's really going to boost our confidence, and I hope it's the kind of kick-starting our season again. It's obviously taken a huge stumble in the last couple of weeks. It's not really a minor thing anymore. This is now game 10 or 11 since the turn of the year, and to be honest, apart from a reasonably good half against Hibs in the second half and that last half hour on Thursday night, we really have underperformed and underachieved really. That needs to change. I expect changes to happen in terms of, or I'd like to rather, in terms of the formation that we play. I'd like to see Kamberi playing up front with Morelos, even if it means Kamberi coming in off the left. I said this in the last video, I'd like to see Kent getting dropped, or at least played somewhere else. I think Hadji probably would be better in the middle. In my opinion, I would play Kamberi on the left, Hadji just behind Morelos in the middle, and either Aribo or Kent on the other side, depending on who Stevie G goes for. That's my opinion. I can't see it happening. I think Stevie G will go same old again. I really do. As frustrating as that is to say, I think he likes to just see how it plays out. In saying that, he's made a number of changes in the last couple of games that have really helped us. Kamberi coming on, Aribo coming on. But these are changes that he shouldn't be having to make if he makes the right decision in his team selection in the first place. I'm not trying to have a go at Stevie G here, but I think he needs to start getting it right. First year he was here, he was learning. This year it's his second year, and I don't think he's exempt from criticism now. He really should be taking it now. He was a winner as a player, and he's got to start being a winner as a manager and start winning us games to get us back winning trophies. In terms of injuries, obviously Borna Barisic took a knock in that Braga game, and he's not going to be involved. He might make Wednesday's game, but this one's come just too soon for him. Obviously we've got Jermaine Defoe coming back, but he's not quite there yet. I don't even think he'll be on the bench, if I'm honest. And Helander is obviously a longer term injury, which could be a couple of weeks away. And that's it for injuries really for us. In terms of my prediction, I'm going to go positive. I'm going to go St Johnstone 0, Rangers 2. Goal scorers for me, Aribo. Hopefully he maintains his scoring form. Had a really good game the other night when he came on. And I'm going to back Morelos. I know he's not had a great time of it of late, but I think back to kind of this time last year where we went to Perth and we really struggled. We went behind to Kennedy's goal very late on, or kind of midway through the second half, and we had Morelos score 2 late goals to bring it back and bring the points. I'm hoping that's a good omen for him, and I think that he will start scoring again. He just needs his chances, but as I said in the previous video, if it starts to no go his way, he starts to kind of throw his toys at the pram a little bit, and it's the petulance comes out in him, and I really hope that we didn't see that side of him and we see the goal scoring Alfredo Morelos with a big smile on his face. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. You usually do. I've got my usual crowd who always comment, and thank you very much for doing so. So I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I'll let you enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, as I always say, please think about subscribing. It doesn't take long, just press the button, and it really makes a difference to my day. Thank you to the people who have subscribed in the last couple of weeks. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully it's another win for us.